Hi there, it's Tip Tuesday. And so today what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the Border Maker system. And I don't know how many of you out there have the Border Maker system. I think almost all Creative Memories people have Border Maker systems, but I know there's a lot of people out there that love on their photos with other product lines, and you may not know about this. So I'm going to take a second to tell you about the Border Maker system, and then today we're going to do a really cool thing with one of the mini cartridges that you can get called the Ghost. Okay, I thought it was very perfect for the month of October. So the Border Maker system, it's like $35.50, and you get this tool, which you're going to see me use. You get this thing, which you're going to see me use. You get a cartridge, the picket fence, and then I'm not going to tell you what other cartridge you get because when you go on to order it, it's going to give you a choice of what other cartridge. And it's $35.50, y'all. That's like a great deal. And then I will have to warn you that this is crazy addictive because we come out with cartridges all the time, and you might as well just put a line item in your budget for adding more cartridges because they are amazing. But today I'm going to show you a really quick page spread. Thank you for listening. For those of you that already love us and already have the Border Maker system, but everybody should have one of those, right? So let me get this situated so you can see what I am doing today. Let's see here. Sorry. Let me just make sure you can see a double page spread. Pretty much. Maybe a little higher. All right. Now, without further ado, we're going to do a really cute page spread together. So the first thing I want you to do with your Ghost Border Maker cartridge in is make a border. In fact, you may want to make two. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Let's do it a little higher level. Making a border with this is crazy simple. But I want to make one where we mix Border Maker cartridges. So for those of you that have Border Makers and do not mix your cartridges, you're missing out on endless opportunities. So what I'm going to use is mirrored triangle with it, okay? Mirrored triangle. If it's a chain, like the Ghost chain is, any of our chain Border Makers will look great. I did a page spread just this morning with lamplight and Ghost together. But right now, I'm going to use mirrored triangle. All right? So, I am going to start by going in the middle with my Ghost. So, we have notches 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 notches. I am only going to notch the second, the third, the fourth, and the fifth with the beautiful little Ghost. And then I'm going to put my mirrored one in, and I'm going to notch the first and the last. Whoops. All right, and then I've got this beautiful little border. Let me get this trash out of the way. All right, so you're going to do two of those, all right? With the scrap, what I would like you to do, you're going to do two of these. I already did one to save you looking time. See, I'm getting better at saving your time. Then what you're going to do with the scrap, because you don't need to waste a whole nother strip, is let's throw the Ghost back in. I should have done that on the first round. And we're going to use it as a punch. In other words, I'm not trying to make a border. I'm trying to make an embellishment. So I just punched there. I'm going to punch there. I'm going to snip them out. So I'm going to use either pair of scissors will work on this. I'm going to snip them out. Those are going to be some little embellishments for my page. All right. So get rid of my trash. Save my two borders and my little embellishments. All right. Next, what I want you to do is you need a piece of paper that's 4 by 12. And what I'm using today is a shimmer. This is a new cardstock that we have called Orange Shimmer, and it's super pretty. You can buy it by the pack. Great for the fall. I want a 4-inch strip of that. If you have the full moon paper, that would be nice. I do like, when I'm getting ready to do what I'm doing, to have something that is the same color on both sides, and you'll see why in a second. All right, and then what I'm going to do is cut this on a diagonal. So I am going to put my top corner in the cutting track, the top right corner. I'm going to put the bottom left corner down here in the cutting track. All right, and then I've got these two beautiful triangles. All right, what else do we need? Let's see here. Let's cut. All right, so this was a 4x12 that I cut on a diagonal, okay? We had two white borders using the mirrored triangle. Lamplight would have worked just fine with this if you have lamplight and not mirrored triangle. However, I think you probably should have both of those. And then just two scrap ones for embellishments. All right, now what we're going to do is cut two black strips at, I think I did 1 1/4. 1 1/4. Might be fun to use a decorative blade on this. I didn't, but I think it's a great idea too. Was that 1 1/4 or 1? That was 1. So let me grab another piece of black. That will never do. I lost my train of thought. All right, 1 1/4. So you go to 1 and then you go one more box over. All right, then as usual, you hear me talk about repo all the time, but repo in our line, I think, is a must-have because what it does is it saves your life when you have things that are ornate like this. All right, so I'm going to put some adhesive down it super quick and then just put it in the space. Repo is nice. Like if I didn't put it quite straight, you can actually take it off and put it back down again and it won't rip your stuff. So I talk about it a lot because it's easy to dispense. And also, and when you have really delicate things, you absolutely do not want it to tear. And if you put it on wrong and you try to pull it off with a stronger adhesive, it is going to tear and you will have wasted your time. All right, so I hope you like that. So that's a 1 1/4 inch strip that I put those on. All right, y'all hear my lovely bird Pico in the background. He's adorable. All right, and then what you're going to do is build on some black cardstock. You could use whatever color you want. White would look nice too, but I really like black for this time of the year for Halloween. And you're going to stick your one triangle this way and your other triangle this way. And so what I did is I flipped it over, and that's why I really don't want to use double-sided paper, because then these triangles would not be the same. And that's a personal preference. I think it looks busy if they're different. And then you're going to put one like that, and you're going to put one like that. All right, and then you're going to add some really pretty mats. I used white and orange for my mats, and I'll show you my finished product on another one. Actually, this is upside down for you, isn't it? Let's go this way. Okay, so we have this look. I hope you love it. All right, another thing that I wanted to show you how to do. I had a question from somebody on my last one, or one not too long ago, about how I did my journal boxes if they're circles. So I'm going to use my circle cutter to cut a nice circle. And I'm going to use, I like 4-inch circles with this. These are back, by the way. They sold out for a long time, but they are back. So if you did not get one of these cool circle cutters, now is your chance. All right, so I just cut that in a circle. To do a journal box, what I'm going to do is line up the edge of the circle with the first line on the trimmer. So this is the first line to the left of your mat strip. Just going to put the edge of the circle there. Oops. I need my perforating blade. So go underneath, Grab your perforating blade if you have one. If not, your scoring blade. I like perforating for journal boxes because I can see them better. I've got old eyes, so perforating is much easier to see than a score. But the score will work too if you've got good eyes. All right, so I am just going to cut it. And now I can see the line that I cut. So next I'm going to line that line up with the same line that I started with. So the line that's first line to the left of the mat strip, I'm putting my dotted line on that line. And continue this process. Put the dotted line on the line. Put the dotted line on the line. Got it? So that's how you make a circular or oval journaling box. The square, I do the exact same way, but for some reason, that is more intuitive, I think, than when you're working with a circle or an oval. All right? Can you see the nice little lines? There, maybe. Okay, so that takes care of that. All right, so let me show you what I did with it. You were very patient. So this is one that I did with lamplight. So here's my two triangles. This one is a different look. Notice on the last one I did it like this with the ghost in the middle and the mirrored triangle over here. This one I did the lamplights in the middle with the little ghost on the edges. And my little embellishments, what I did is I put foam squares under them. This one I didn't. I just noticed it's nice and flat, and I love the pop that a foam square gives. So I'm going to pop that one for us too. And I put that one over by my journal box to draw attention to it. By the way, did you see how I ripped that off the page so easy? It's because I used repositionable. Okay, so that's all I got. Thank you so much for watching, and have an amazing weekend. Ooh, not weekend, week. Oh, I'm all turned around. Thank you so much. Bye.